YouTube, this Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I have to admit, I almost scooted out of here this morning on Friday, September 21st, 2018, without doing a vlog, a video for you guys. And the reason is I was up late watching my Cleveland Browns finally win. It's been over 2 years. It's ridiculous. I'm 59 years old from Youngstown, Ohio. I've been a diehard Cleveland Browns fan forever. And you have to be willing to go through pain for that. The drive, the fumble, yada, yada, yada. But, man, it's good that we finally won. Have a young quarterback to come in. I'm not saying he's the next all-star because I've had young quarterbacks win before. In fact, our last win, Johnny Manziel. But I'm happy today. I text someone at work saying, oh, this is how it feels the morning after a football win. I forgot how it felt. Anyway, that's not why you guys are here, but I don't wear this. I got it about 2 years ago, right when the Browns stopped winning. It was made by veterans, handicapped veterans. So when I saw that, I had to get it when they said pick your football team. And it went to a good cause. So I thought I'd bring it out just to show you guys, take it out of the drawer that had all the dust on it. So anyway, let's talk. It's Friday. And that's the thing. I felt so good. A win. It's Friday. Payday. And then I was feeling so good and I said, wait a second. I've got to turn on the camera. I can't feel this good and not share it with you guys. So that's where it is. I know we're strangers. I know it's the internet. But in my head, I think like that. I got to share it with my guys on the internet. So here we are. So that's good news. I decided to carry. I had one carry all set up, and then I changed it because the rain just keeps falling. I don't know what's going on with the weather. It was a beautiful evening. Perfect. Now it's rainy again. Wearing my Rolex date just today because I have a meeting. Usually I wouldn't be doing that. Usually I'd be wearing one of my, I'd be wearing an Apple Watch or something. Hold on. Oh, that's why I stayed up so long. I pulled out a 15-year Monte Cristo and just sat and just smoked. Took all day and all night. It was like 2:30 before I went to bed. It was just so wonderful. Yeah, some of you guys are from cities that are always in the championship. And believe it or not, coming from Ohio State is always, especially growing up, always up there. But I'll celebrate a win. Today, I'm bringing this small Romeo y Julieta with me. Hold on. Oh, man. Friday on my Instagram, I had a picture, and then I told everyone it's Friday, of course. But I'm going to tell you guys the same thing. Don't stare at the clock at work today. Or the watch at work, because time goes super slow when you do. I don't know if that's a scientific fact, but from my experiences, it has happened. Because I can see the weekend from here. I talk about work and fun and not mixing the two, and you guys are probably tired of me doing it, but the reason I do that is I'm 59. I spent 55 years doing that. The weekend was just to rest up so I could do a good job the following week. Let's not do that, okay? That's what collections are for. Get your attention off of that. This is a shown design pen with DLC coating. That's why I get a collection, I sell some of it, or I trim it. Now I'm into cameras with the money I got from trimming. And I do that. I have coin collections. I do that because it takes my mind off of work. And that's what work is not the end result. Okay? A good life is the end result. Man, I missed out. I missed out. Scotch today. Yeah, it's single. Yeah, it's 25 years. Yeah, I can't wait. My guess is I'm not going to, in the rain, Russian drink 25-year-old single malt scotch. But this is going to start me off when I get home tonight. And I'm staring at the bottle, too. I did not put the bottle away. I'm excited. One of my thin Coach wallets. Here's one of the new coins I have. You know, China has been putting out panda coins for years. This is the brand new one, 2018, every year. And I have several. When I sold, I had all of them. Just like my knives, I went back in time and overspent for the first ones and all that. I have kept the collectibles, but I thought I'd get back into doing this for you guys, but also for me. 2018 Chinese panda coin. Let's see here. Here's a different notepad that I have. I forget where I got this, but it has my initials on it. Keith, Kevin, Ken, people still keep asking. I know, so you old timers, even some of you new timers know, but 3 brothers. My oldest, Keith. I'm the middle, Kevin. My younger is Ken. And of course, growing up, Keith, Kevin, Ken, K-E-K-E-K-E. Everybody's friends would call the other 2 brothers Keith, Kevin, Ken. My mother, when she got angry, hey, Keith, Kevin, Ken. And that's why. It's a nostalgic kind of name in honor of my 2 brothers. So let's talk about it. I have to admit, it's an all Spyderco day. I was going to do the Spyderco Chaparral, so let me do this first. This is what I was planning on doing. I have a meeting. I was feeling good. I was going to get a little dressy. Usually it's Friday, casual Fridays in the office. And of course, I love the Chaparrals. And the earlier ones, this is, depending on how you count, either number 3 or number 4. It's the 4th knife in the series. The first one is just like this with the 3D engraved titanium handles, but it doesn't have the blue outline. It's just tie. This one has a blue, and I'll tell you, side by side they look like different knives, but they're the same everything except for how they pattern the blue titanium. I love my Chaparrals. I really do. Look at that. It's like a miniature Sage with only backlocks. So they only have backlocks. All of the knives have the same profile. They cost. This little knife costs a lot of money. They just released 2 new ones. One this year, one the year before, that are least expensive. FRN scales, and I don't have the name of the other material on the scales in front of me. So they're the 2 last one. The very last one is a lightweight one, which is very affordable. If you like small gentleman folders, this is it. Bowler's N690 steel, 2.1 inches, but look, full 50-50 foil, choil, forward choil, 50% from the handle, 50% from the steel. Full flat ground. Oh man, this is a slicer like you would not believe. Just a wonderful knife. And of course the wire clip as well. I was going to do this with the blue Roadie. You guys know about the Roadie. I talk about it all the time. There are 5 different colors: blue, black, gray, orange, and red. FRN scales. It's a slip joint, but it has the forward choil to protect it from coming down on your finger. It had this is oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, because I went out of order. I'm sorry. I said this was Bowler 96 N690. That was insane. I apologize. Please forgive me. CTS XHP steel. So I apologize. On the Chaparrals, all of them have CTS XHP steel. Great steel. I glanced down and I forgot that this has the Bowler N690 steel. So I apologize, guys. Bowler N690 on the Roadie. Just a real nice knife. You know, after 9/11 happened, the FAA was actually thinking about allowing some knives on planes again. So they put out, you know, the spec sheet. Spyderco designed a knife to respond to that spec sheet. You know, it couldn't be a locking knife. It had to be a certain size, two-hand opener, that kind of thing. And they came out with the Roadie. Well, the FAA said, nah, we still want to keep knives off of planes. But Spyderco said, wait, we just ended up with a wonderful knife that could sell overseas and everywhere else because it's non-locking. It's a 2.1 inch blade. That's 1.7 inch edge when you take out the forward choil. Most of their slip joints have a forward choil. Just a real nice knife. I love it. I especially love it as a keychain knife. Just really handy. Only 1 ounce. That's it. Only 1 ounce. 5.1 inches total. Just a real nice knife. So that was going to be with the blue, setting off the blue. But I looked out of the window and it was raining cats and dogs. And I went, where's my SpydieChef? Yeah, where's my rust-proof everyday EDC knife? What I consider one of my favorite EDC knives of all time. It's the SpydieChef. First, I'm not that good taking care of knives. I love that it has LC 200N steel. LC 200N steel. It's rust-proof. Everything on this knife has been rust-proofed. It's just great. That's the steel that NASA uses for ball bearings on their spaceships. I just love this knife. Simple with the all-tie scales, the Chris Reeve lock. Look, the wire clip, any and everything. It's called the SpydieChef because it has that chef knife. If you have one in your kitchen, the big knife. Nice chef knife so you can cut things. You know, when I dream about running away and having a van, traveling to cities, checking out cigar spots and everything else, I think about carrying this knife because it's just an everyday, multi-use, easy care kind of knife. I really like the SpydieChef. So, LC 200N steel, 3-inch blade, 3.3 inch blade, 7.8 inches total. It weighs 3.8 ounces, and man, it's a beaut. I don't think I really gave you the specs. I was so crazed about the Cleveland Browns winning. I don't think I gave you the specs for the Chaparral. 2.8 inch blade. So it's under that 3 inches. This is really a wonderful gentleman's folder. 2.3 inch for the edge. 6.4 inches total. And only weighs 2.7 ounces. But I'm going a little bit bigger today because of all the rain. There you have it. Sorry it was a little disjointed, but I'm happy. I'm tired. And I still have to go to work. I'm wishing you guys all the best in the world. I really am. I enjoyed talking to you guys. We'll be back on Monday. I still have my fingers crossed. I want to hear from Spyderco. I need some new knives to show you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. When Spyderco knives come out, you get to see them here early and often. Also, at some point, I will do a couple more sales, but that's a couple of weeks down the road after I get some new Spydercos in. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Who knows, I might do some crazy thing over the weekend. I still want to do just special things that aren't like this over the weekends on this channel. I hope I don't turn people off when I do that. I'm not changing the channel, but I want to show you some other things I collect. Maybe talk about some cigars and that kind of coins and that kind of thing. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.